Hey everybody, welcome back to Hard West. Look at us. I don't know who's feeding these horses, but they're getting fed, and that's really what matters. So we came here to Black Salt City in Utah. Soon to find out the reason we're here isn't here anymore. And blocking us is some type of bridge situation that's likely over in this area. So we're going to start investigating the area, see what kind of things are happening. The typical cattle farm. Two old cowboys were arguing about something among the cows. Signaling no ill intentions, we approached. Howdy, gentlemen. What seems to be the problem? Problem was the presence of the Wendigos scared their cattle. Cows divided into three groups. The cowboys were too busy with fixing the fence to go look for it themselves. They promised to pay us if we bring any of their cattle back to them. Okay.
Cattle job? What are we? Cowboys now?
I mean, yes. South, west, and north. Okay. What's on the hanging tree? That seems lovely. Okay. Group of angry people gathered under the hanging tree. We saw a prisoner with a noose around his neck, ready to be hanged, and a fat man trying to take it off him. The crowd didn't seem to like that idea. What's going on here? The crowd let us pass. Fat man stopped struggling with the noose around the prisoner's neck. He wiped the sweat off his forehead and explained the situation. I'm the owner of the local silver mine, and those are my men. They're not very happy about Gary here. Frankly, I'm pissed as well. We cannot just lynch the guy. He needs to face the law. His last words were meant for the crowd around us, and they didn't seem to like that. We had a choice. Solve this by talking to the interested parties, or leave them be. Okay. So he's the owner of the mine. Hold on. The fat man stopped struggling with the noose around the prisoner's neck. He wiped the sweat off. So he's the owner of the mine. The crowd are his men. They're not happy about Gary. The idea was that they're going to kill him instead of facing the law. Let's see what he has to say. What's the crime? Son of a bitch went to the Copper Vulture gang, which we need info on, and told them all about the next silver transport, a great haul. We were supposed to profit from it. We all suspect it was him, but we don't have any proof. Great. And I don't want to kill a man without proving he's guilty. I want him taken to jail. Hey, Gary. Not very popular here right now, are you? Please, sir, don't let them hang me. It's true. I told the Copper Vultures about the transport, but I got nothing from the deal. They threatened to kill me and my family. I had no choice. Believable. The crowd? You don't know Gary, sir. He's a lying weasel. He'll say anything to get out of this. We're not taking the risk. We lost our haul because of this bastard. I say we hang him. Even if we kill him, he's not... That's not even proof. You know me, I'm all about the law and order. Duralex, sed lex, quoth the Ulpian. He should be tried properly.
I've seen my share of liars in my life, Lazarus. But I've never seen one as damn cold as you, father.
Oh. I say let people have their justice. They lost everything they had because of this man. You had me at Latin. Untie that man and lead him to jail. Make sure he gets there alive, or I swear you'll tie a noose for each and every one of you people. That gets him up to ally. It's like, he doesn't die. Maybe something happens with him later. Crowd disperses. Fine. Abandoned strip mine. It was some kind of strip mine, but it seemed whomever used to work here was digging for some weird materials inside deep rifts, scarring the place. It all looked very suspicious. I don't think it's worth investigating. It reeks of ambush or something. Let's move on. That actually reminds me, we should check here to see if there's any quest items. We have a doctor's bag already, which is great, so that's encouraging that it's worth so much. But no, nothing. Owen's Ranch?
Wish I could smell the air. Scent of
We slowly
fresh rain,
entered Owen's
ripe
Ranch,
cotton.
making sure it doesn't look like a bandit raid. Farmer was wary at first, shared his troubles with us. Seemed his stock was being prowled upon by some beast. We need to hunt the beast. We'll do it. Track the monster to its lair. Oh yeah.
Let's go that way.
Tracks aren't natural. Whatever's hunting Owen's cattle does not come from this world. Better find it and kill it before it starts hunting people. the tracks lead there. Shouldn't we discern its nature first? We don't know what we're dealing with. Okay. I'm thinking Wendigo.
It's good to be out of that freaky winter.
There's an abandoned fort. It was weird to think that the war reached that far. Maybe it was raised by some lost division or deserters. Whomever built it was long gone anyway, leaving behind quite a mess. Search the fort. 25 bucks. All right.
Wait up. Something's here. We should investigate.
I was wondering. Okay. Bill found a simple safe hidden behind the command building's wall. The bad news was the safe inside was... the safe itself was inside a big iron cage. There's no way you could reach it unless we had the proper tools. If Flynn was a partner, we could just do it, or we could use blue dynamite and get 50 bucks. What's Flynn's level? She's 2 away from partner. Let's just check to see how much one of the blue dynamites is. If it's 25, it's 20. So we'll do that. Also, let's, as a reminder, let's buy a couple of these things. Just to have. So we can make 30 bucks off this.
Hills and plains.
Looked from afar from the wreckage. Now swarmed by people of the Brass & Co. They cordoned the spot and kept heavy guard over the carcass of the machine.
Look at those guys. Swarming the cars like they owned them. I wonder what they're trying to achieve here.
This is none of our business. Leave them be. Okay. I do want to wrap around here. Snake oil salesman?
Oh, I know their kind. Don't drink anything he gives you. Especially if he offers any of his shit for free.
Phineas Bott. You hurt my feelings, young miss. I'm not one of those irresponsible hacks you mentioned. I'm Phineas Bott and I'm a real doctor. Phineas Butt? Bott! An inventor and medicine seller. Feel free to look at my wares. What can I do for you? Inventor, you say? Yes, and I collect all kinds of strange recipes. I'll be glad to pay you if you ever bring me something like that. Oh. If you need someone to mix something special, I'm here. I'm fascinated by anything supernatural. That's why I was so excited to talk to you. I can clearly see that you people have some run-ins with the other side. Tell you what, if you'll allow me to examine any of you, I'll pay good money, so think about it. Oh, look at this. So first of all, we need to find a blue dynamite recipe. Let's see what he's selling. Dr. Bot, here's my merchandise. Okay. So he's got wonderful tonics. I'm going to just carry one of those. We have some liver. We have some of these. We have some whiskeys. Rattlesnake snuff box. Mysterious white powder that makes you fast as hell. Gives you duelist. Perform a counter when it's attacked by a single target attack. Huh. It's reusable. What's nice about this is you could fire a shot like with 2 actions and then still have this left over. God, I'm gonna be poor. Give him a posse member. Oh. Do me. Oh, this is gonna be bad, right? Probably. 25 bucks either way. Oh, let's see. Oh, no, Shadow. What a peculiar circumstance. How does it work exactly? Could you open your mouth for me? I wonder. No, you actually do cast a shadow onto yourself. It's only the rest of the world that's unaffected. Fascinating.
My shadow might be gone, but I still look good
Oh.
in the mirror.
Okay, cool. So I could, once these guys are each partner, I can get 25 bucks. All right. Blue dynamite recipe we need to look for. Fair enough. Start working back. Trample Town. Let's check Trample Town. Not a robbery. So he's got another chain gun. Gut shaker. But other than that, nothing new. It's just another store. Okay, let's start wrapping around here. Probably the other part of the tracks. Close to its territory.
Stop making such a ruckus.
Hey, here's the cows. Seemed like 2 native women were already taking care of the cows. One was milking as we approached. They didn't seem very disturbed by our presence. When we explained the situation to the women, they told us that their tribe desperately needed food due to their demons devouring everything in their path. Cows do not belong to them. We should return them to their owners. They need food too. These cowboys have other cows. No way. We got to take the cows back. We know who they belong to. Although it would get her to loyal or to a friend or whatever. Whatever the next one is. Nah. Let's do the right thing. In the end, we took all the cows and left the proud woman with nothing. I mean, frick. They weren't hers. Let's do a
Nice
little
weather for a ride.
perimeter scan here.
Ah, Utah. So pleasant to the eye.
Oh, it's right here. Ask Flynn to help. Or pray hid here and take a whole day to find it.
Claylish is right. Not all unnatural creatures are killer demons, Jin. I'll help find this beast, but only if we agree to see what it is and why it does what it does before we shoot. Understand?
Flynn used her witchcraft to search the ravine and eventually led us to a small cave. There we cornered a strange beast, a monstrous version of a cougar, but with 4 eyes and 6 paws. Okay. 4 eyes, 6 paws. I knew it. It's a spirit beast and young, barely a cub. We'd be wise to let it be and hunt for what it wants. We shouldn't upset the balance. It's unnatural. Things like that do not belong on the side of the veil. We should destroy it. Come on, Lazarus, just shut up. Clalisha's right. This thing doesn't deserve to die. That gets him to 6 or her to 6. Ooh. Leave the cub be.
Good choice, Carter.
I don't know how you deal with all this insanity, Claylish. You're a better woman than me. You know what I goddamn mean.
Yeah. And guess what? You immediately get to visit the snake oil salesman. And I get 25 bucks. What a strong spiritual aura. You must have a lot of contact with spirits of the deceased, but oh, so many of them. Hundreds. Incredible. Do you have to fight them over the control of your body?
They are my guests, not my adversaries. I will grant them my memory, a place in my own soul, but nothing more. Not my ears, not my mouth.
Oh, your will must be tough as steel, Claylish, to hold all those spirits back. Anytime you feel more like talking about that.
I don't know if she's gonna love the idea. We're back up to 68. Okay, so now I'm
Shouldn't we
just
keep close to the river?
exploring. The herds are west and north.
Nothing better than a ride along the prairie.
Let's just see what kind of borders we got here.
I feel Mammon's presence someplace else. We're safe. For now.
Prospectors.
Nice weather
Oh, there's
for a
another
ride.
herd. As we rode closer, the prospector finally noticed us. He gasped, jumped up, and threw his hands in the air to show it that he was unarmed.
Some would say it's cowardice to give up before anyone actually robs you. But I don't. I'd say you're a smart kid. Careful. Reasonable. I like that.
He calmed down upon hearing Flynn and Clalish laugh. He offered us some awful brandy and asked if we had any food we'd be willing to share. The money is tempting, but let's be nice. He repaid us by marking a good spot on our map. I wonder what he meant by that. But we said goodbye anyways. What if we, I wonder if this is like a trap.
Didn't we ride this way before?
Investigate? What's so good about this place? Laughed and dismounted. She entered the cold stream and started panning, looking for gold dust and nuggets. We gained a gold nug. Oh, interesting. So we can get luck for AP. That's actually pretty good. 1 AP for 50 luck basically guarantees
Nothing
that my
better
shot
than a
would
ride
hit
along the prairie.
any, like, 2-star. And if you have leftover stuff you don't want to move, you can just pop that into luck. Oh, let's go get the
Let's see what's over there.
cows. Something wrong with these cows. They were attacked by the Wendigo, and their wounds are already festering. They're in the process of changing into something else. Yikes. Let's see if there's a way. I'll come back. We'll see if we can get Deer. Where is he? Oh, he's a ways off. What did he need to be? Just an ally?
Let's keep going.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll come
I
back.
can see something that way.
Wish I could smell the air. Scent of fresh rain and ripe cotton.
Scorndale. There's nothing here. That's weird. One of many ghost towns in the hard west.
Good to
Here's the other
finally
cows.
feel the warmth.
They stood there grazing. Does anyone here have experience with this? Whatever this is? Rope.
Time to shake off the dirt of the grave and get moving again.
All right.
Didn't we ride this
So
way
now,
before?
if we can get Deer's loyalty up, we'll be good. In the distance, we saw a small gray farmhouse. A couple of emaciated nags and a cow roamed freely. On the porch of the house stood an older woman. Howdy, man. No need to be alarmed. We're traveling our own business, and I just want to ask for directions. The woman wasn't scared. If anything, she seemed excited to see us. She was over 40, but still looked quite nice, despite a cloud of sadness hanging over her. I ain't scared, cowboy. I actually am glad to meet you. And you have a priest with you. I prayed for days for God to bring one about, and there you are. What strange providence. Are you in need of assistance, my daughter? Sat down on the porch, and the weather was nice, and the woman, Sylvia, brought us some coffee. She promised to tell us her story when we were ready. Let's listen. Been a widow for 3 years now. My husband was buried alive in a mining accident. For 3 years, I mourned. Finally, I felt prepared to accept my fate. I'd saved up some money and was ready to leave this place and try my luck in the city. That's when my Thomas came back.
Son of a bitch!
For a moment, I thought it had been a horrible mistake, that he had somehow miraculously survived and returned to me after all these years. But as he came closer and closer, I still can't believe it. He was dead. His face, his smell, he was horrifying. The worst part is that he doesn't seem to understand what happened. He's confused. He tried to take care of the farm, but the animals were scared of him. I was scared of him. Now I'm stuck here with him. Please, I need help. I don't know what to do. It's a stubborn bastard, then. How does the Valgo Lazarus tell death do us part?
You think this is funny? Imagine your own loved one returned like that to you. Would you laugh then? Oh, I forgot. You never had a loved one.
Savage. All right, Sylvia, we'll help you. Where's that undead husband? God bless you. I locked him in the attic. Didn't know what else to do. Sylvia unlocked the attic for us and went for a walk away from the house. We stood under the ladder, and the smell of an open grave wafted down onto us. There was no backing down now. So we let Lazarus do it, and we get $40.
Greater love hath no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friends. Amazing grace.
Our Reverend climbed.
How sweet
Oh, he's not done.
the sound that saved a wretch like me.
We're not going to hear the shot. Lazarus carried down the body wrapped in some linen, and we rustled up some shovels. The preacher performed a small ceremony over the fresh grave, the widow at his side praying. There would be no coming back from this death. I could see the widow finally felt at peace. I don't know how to thank you. Here, at least take some part of the money I saved. Still have more than enough. With that, we left the widow and went our way. Well, where's the rest of your money? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Let's keep going.
Okay, so there's Hartman's
Good to be out of
ranch.
that freaky winter.
Let's just
Be
uncover the
wary.
rest of the fog here.
Riding in the sun like this makes us quite a target.
Okay, I'm gonna continue checking the rest of the area.
Let's go that way.
Looks
Let's
like
see
I
what's over
can't
there.
cross that. So we trade this dynamite now. Loud it was. The explosion ripped some bars off, and the rest was bent enough to reach for the safe and its contents.
I wish we could ride like this forever.
St. Jude's Parish. This is the one we already did. Okay. So we're good
Didn't
here.
We ride this way before?
Let's go meet with Hartman then. So the only thing left is the cows, but we need deer to be better.
Be wary. Riding in the sun like this makes us quite a target.
Canyon blockade. Let's look at it. Scout the area. When we got near the southern bridge, we saw a big camp of the shadow dancers and a whole herd of those accursed wendigos. We need an army to punch through to San Argent, where Solomon awaited us. An army or a cunning plan.
Let's keep going.
Like a gun? Like a Gatling gun? Hartman's ranch was vast, well protected too, but those lands bore no cattle or horses, for Reg Hartman dealt in another kind of merchandise, weaponry, which he warehoused in his numerous stables and barns. A pretty white manor stood at the center of it all. Let's approach the guards. I'm Carter, and this is my posse. We're here to do business with Reggie. I'm an old friend. Guards didn't comment. They forced us to leave our guns behind, so we complied. With our special skill set, we weren't intimidated, nor did we feel truly disarmed. As one of them led us to the manor, I made sure my guys knew what they're getting into.
Hartman is a tough and smart bastard. Do not think he's all just talk and charm. Not for a second.
Goddamn me to Jericho. If it isn't Jin Carter himself. Welcome back, and you brought friends. Very good, very good. Come sit, drink with me.
Hartman, you crazy goddamn bastard. Looking good. Being out of jail suits you.
Ah, you know me. I need my space open. What brings you here? How can I help? It's a long story, but we need some stuff, and I was hoping you might help. I'm all ears, pal. Hartman's Ranch. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's get into my office. Comment on Hartman's business.
Built yourself a cozy little empire here, did you?
That I did. Do you like my operation here? I've grown a bit since we were selling stolen cannons back to the unwitting owners during the war. Here's the plan. Omitting our reasons to venture to San Argent, and he was wise enough not to ask.
To pull this off, we're gonna need 3 things. A train, powerful explosives, and some serious firepower.
As for the firepower, you came to the right man. I have just the thing for you, and I'm in a generous mood, so I'll gladly lend it to you. What's it cost? Oh, I like that guy. All business, right? My price? I need to secure a loan from Trampletown Bank. One that I won't be too keen to return anytime soon, if you know what I mean. Preferably in gold.
This is madness.
We need to rob a bank?
Can't we find a more rational way to proceed? Robbing a bank? Seriously?
You know me, Carter. Tit for tat. That's my final offer. Rob the bank, and I'll be ready to give you the cannon. Seems like we don't have a choice. We'll do it. Fantastic. And you don't have to worry about lawmen. It's a private bank belonging to Victor Brass, an industrial mogul. He might get pissed, but he won't issue wanted posters after you. He doesn't want that kind of attention. Okay. The train, I think we're stealing from Penance. Bet you already thought of going to Penance, and you were right to do so. It's the best place. What about explosives? Like weeds. Easy to find, but hard to pluck properly. You can find some in an abandoned mine not far from here. I'll mark it on your map. Let's hope no one took over the place.
You have a lousy taste in friends, Carter. That's lucky for me. But real bad for you.
He's not wrong. Okay, so now the strip mine's open.
Stop making such a ruckus.
Let's approach.
Something's not right.
Ah, it's a fight.
I don't see any smoke. This place is too silent for a mining operation. We better be on our guard.
Okay, so find more blue dynamite. Get blue dynamite. Oh, and we can find the recipe. That would be great. And then gather all the explosives you need. Get a time bomb and the King of Hearts. That's sick. Now, what were we lacking last time? Interestingly, I don't have like a squad that I feel like is just generally the best yet. I'm having a really hard time using Lazarus. And we had him fully set up to do like a bunch of transfusions. But this reverse tell, like, in combination with that, is almost a little bit anti-synergy. Yeah. I think we'll bring in Flynn. Do I have any, beans? I'll give her that. She could also take the one of the healing trinkets. Actually, if I give her this, then she can patch up at the start and get immediately 4, and then she'll go up to full if she doesn't take any damage. Deer's headlong charge increases his base damage by 1 point for every 2 spaces he crosses, which is quite good, if you ask me. I would need a flush. Full house will do. I could do just the flush, because I feel like the resistance isn't that great. We have no 4 of a kinds available. Gin. Pistolero would be great. But I can't, if I go with a flush, I cannot do any 3 of a kinds. But I want to try and see how strong that is. What's her thing? Oh yeah, that distraction spirit. I mean, it's probably good. It's probably good. I do like that she's got a good rifle talent. I think we'll stick with these 3 or these 4 right now. Okay, so they're empty. Shadow Swap 2 would probably be solid. I can't get him to Pistolero. He already has Shadow Barrage. And then Bill. Get him Dead Man's Revenge. Oh, I could go 2-pair. Dazed. Or Lucky Bastard. Oh, but then he also gets this extra weapon damage on Bravado. But he needs to have Dead Man's Revenge. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do a pair there. So he gets the +1 in Bravado. He doesn't have Pistolero, but that's fine. In terms of, like, max luck, these guys are all pretty high. Give it to her, I guess. Having it laid out like this is visually quite helpful. It's very nice. Okay. So, who should I use the shotgun on? He's got Pistolero, so he's dealing 7 there. I guess we give it to him. So it inflicts bleeding. And he's got a decent bullseye chance. This gunstock club is still great for us. Consumable-wise, I like this. The healing is fine. I'll take this. Jin. Got the tobacco pouch. I feel like, I don't know, I should probably be changing up his weapons because he can do 7 and 8 damage, you know? Like, these Wild Buffalo rifles are almost a bit of a trap, I think. I might give him the gold. Oh, it's in a consumable slot. That's even better. That's not. I thought it was a trinket. That's awesome. Okay. So we can boost his luck and then use that to offset the chance to hit debuff here. I think that's pretty solid. It's still a 6 and an 8, but this one's a little bit more flexible now. Plus, we can use the luck boost, like I was saying. Crippled is fine. Shadow swap is cool. Maybe I'll give her the 1 HP here. I may end up wanting to switch the book with this one, but I can be less worried about him with the book, I think. And then for a gun, I think we just give her the Widowmaker there. He still has the Hawkeye, but that's fine. His Hawkeye can trick shot, so that's good. Consumables, let's do one of these. One of these. And I think that's pretty good. For an encounter when attacked by a single target, maybe we do this. Let's go here. I'm not sure how, like, okay. I'm not sure how this is going to work if he needs to have a different type of gun. Because maybe he'll shoot with the shotgun, or maybe it's whichever weapon is equipped in the primary. But, like, he's the one who's going to be tanking shots, usually. So we'll try it. I mean, there's only one way to figure it out if we have these questions. Okay, so there's our squad, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. When we come back, we will head in to the abandoned strip mine and go to town. See you soon. Bye for now.